Hello and welcome to Buggy Boy on the C64. Now this is a conversion from the coin-op. I think the coin-op had one of those three screen displays, and as a result, the graphics were sort of big. But obviously this is lost on the home conversions. But let's get started. So there's 5 courses to pick: off-road, which is sort of 5 laps of the same track, really. The rest of them are actual circuits, not just laps of a track. I think we'll race on the south track. Now, this is actually a single load, so it's quite well done from that point of view. And once we get going, you can see, okay, it's a little blocky, but the graphics are otherwise quite impressive, I think. The actual perspective of the road changes as you move left-right, which is very rare on a 64 game. Now this is pretty much against the clock. You've got to get to the next stage before the time runs out. But it's also a game played for score, so to get a better score you have to pick up all the little flags and things. Avoid obstacles or jump over them. Avoid water hazards. So it's a bit more to it than your average race game. Probably as a result of all these obstacles, it means that the game doesn't quite shift as fast as some other race games, because it'd be impossible to play, I think, to avoid all the obstacles. But the frame rate itself is actually quite impressive. It's actually I mean, the game feels a lot faster than the Amiga version does. So I mean, it's certainly no slouch. And it's certainly a lot faster than the Spectrum version, even though the Spectrum version does have quite an impressive large main car. There's also these little ramps here, which could easily have been taken out the conversion, but the programmers, worked hard to keep it accurate. Now, if you go through these time gates, I think there's one coming up. There we go. That gives you an extra 2 seconds for the next circuit, the next stage, so it's worth trying to pick them up. Now, it probably doesn't look as fast as a lot of other games, but it does actually feel quite fast when you're playing it. Little canyon here. And it's nice and colourful. It's got that sort of cartoon appearance that the coin-op had, albeit slightly more blocky. But and each stage has got its own sort of style. I mean, this is the south stage, which is sort of bright colours, but the north stage is sort of wintry looking, sort of muted colours. It's a bit of off-roading here. Now, when this came out, it got, I think, came out around about the tail end of '87, sort of Christmas '87. I remember it got lots of great reviews, and justifiably so, I think. This is certainly a great conversion and a great race game in its own right, I think. And the 64 version easily stands up with any home conversion. The only area I could maybe mark it down for is the blastability. I mean, it does get a bit repetitive after a while, but that's the only niggle I could find with the game. Other than that, I think it's a great game. I'll give this 9.5 out of 10, which is one of the highest or higher scores that I've given, and justifiably so. Well, I didn't quite make it to the end of the course, so never mind. Right, well, that's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.